All right, good afternoon, everyone. It is 3:05 p.m. March 5th. It's probably going to be my only video for the week. Unfortunately, I've gotten sick and I'm just feeling off at the moment with trading. So let's head over to my Trade-Evate here and see what the results are for this week. Yeah, you know, it's just what's happening is my execution is off. So it's not that I don't have an edge, but I think what's happening is I'm hesitating when I have an edge, and I'm taking the trades I shouldn't. Like, I'm not hesitating when it comes to trades that I shouldn't take, and then I'm hesitating to when it comes to trades that I should be taking. So again, I'm now, as you can see, past that, make it and then blow it again, right? And how did I come to that realization? That secret nervous system shit that, God withheld from me for whatever reason. I don't know. He's such a fucking prat. But again, in order to make money, right, you have to have an edge, and then you have to be stable enough to execute it. So what's happening is this week and last week, right? I haven't given it back. Last week I lost $150. Okay, no edge, right? This week is better than last week, but maybe my routine is a bit off. Like, I'm not walking a lot enough, or I'm not taking the cold shower in the morning. That's my best guess. And then I'm kind of sick, so I just sort of feel like just off. My diet is fine. That hasn't really changed. I'm still having the water in the morning, out of copper cups, and then having my ashwagandha lion's mane creatine with eggs, avocado, and I'm putting salt, pepper, turmeric on that, and olive oil. So my diet, but again, also this house that I'm in, is just not really, like, it's not a peaceful house. There are too many kids, too many people living here. I'm not really getting this, serene, peaceful environment that's really required to do your best trading. Listen, I'm just glad that I didn't, give it all back, right? I mean, because those 2 weeks were exceptional. On $1,000 account, trading one micro, I'm up, 50% on the month. So that's really good, but I'm just kind of feeling off at the moment, and I'm just sort of, and it's giving me, some anxiety, a bit of kind of dread, right? Kind of some overwhelm from not seeing the money that I think I should be seeing, or the results I think I should be seeing. If we go to this week, right, it's good that I didn't, of course, blow up due to the Iran. But you can kind of just tell I feel off. Like, my energy levels are not sort of as good. Today, right, if we go to the results from today, I fixed it by trading less, 13 trades versus last week. I overtraded a bit, 28 trades. So you can see an improvement in the win rate, but didn't result in the profitability, right? I should have had, like, I only got one of these, right? This is like $1.50 in QQQ. I should have gone like 3 to 4, right? So this should be at 60% plus, and I should have had like $3 to $4.50 moves this week. So not really happy. You can see what's happening here. Average trade time. It's I'm not staying in, right? I'm not trusting the that I have an edge. I'm getting kind of impatient, and 27 seconds. I'm barely in the trade, so I'm not holding it long enough. Maybe I don't have as much of an edge in a higher VIX environment is totally possible, right? Because if you go to the last 2 weeks, maybe I just have less of an edge. But, and again, how do we know that? Again, when the VIX is increasing, you really need to look at the higher time frame candles. But, I'm just kind of glad I didn't give it back. It's not really the result I wish I had, but yeah, again, if I were to reflect on the real-time trading that's happening, I'm doing a lot of second guessing, as I said earlier, hesitating on the entries I should be taking, and then entering on the setups that I really shouldn't have, or I should be hesitating on. But we're gonna really sort of monitor. I'm really gonna monitor myself for the next week to make sure that I recover, and get back to what I think is doable, because I really believe that I should be able to do 2 to 3 trades a day with a 2.5 to 3 RR, where I'm hitting $1.50, potentially $2 move on QQQ, and I'm losing about 30 to 50 cents when I'm wrong. And yeah, I don't think there's too much else to go over, but you gotta see here. So longest winning trade, a minute 42, average 50 seconds, right? That's terrible. Last week, I just didn't really have that much of an edge, is what happened, right? So this number at 28 needed to be cut in half. And then this number should have been at 50% plus, the winning trade percentage, right? You can see here just no real edge, not holding to the take profit. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna trade tomorrow. I'm not really the symptoms are okay. The symptoms are just sort of like a sore throat, fatigue. But again, I just feel slower. I just sort of feel slower and slower to react during trading hours. And again, the parts of the brain are not really at where they should be when you're a little sick and you're trading. So I think that's all for this video here. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully, we'll be able to resume things next week. I'll be back at where I should be. Take care. Bye-bye.